reason that I came was because of like hormone problems. My husband and I are trying to conceive. We've been trying to conceive for 2 years now, and I was diagnosed a while ago with PCOS. Actually, I was diagnosed when I was like 13 years old, and at the time they said, you know, go on birth control. Like, that's how you deal with it, right? So I was on birth control for 8 years, from 13 to 21. So when my husband and I decided to try to conceive, I got off of it, and everything was messed up more than it was when I was 13. I wasn't getting my periods, my lots of extra hair growth, all those symptoms that you get with PCOS. And so it was really frustrating. And so I went to my doctor and I told him, hey, we're having problems. I'm having all these symptoms. I'm not getting my cycle. And he said, basically, it's fine, you're young, like it'll happen at some point. And it was so frustrating to me because I understand that I'm young, but this is what we want now. This is what we want in our life. And to not be taken seriously, and for my health not to be taken seriously, was hard. I found you guys online, and I went to like the free consultation, and I was honestly just so amazed with like, one, how kind everyone was from the get-go, and how caring that everyone was about my doctor, Janelle. She was just so caring about my health, and she took me seriously, even though I am young, that, you know, this is what we're trying to do, and this is what I want to do, and she took me seriously, and I really respected her for that. So yeah, so that's how I started. So I've been doing the program for 2.5 months, and it's crazy, even in that short amount of time, like problems that I didn't even think that I had. Like, I'm here mainly for like PCOS, but like my energy levels have gone up like crazy. Like I'm training for a 10K right now, and yeah, I know, right? And when I had first started training, it was in November before I started the program, and I could barely run a mile, and I kind of worked it up, but then I had to stop training for a while. So I just started again last month, and like the first night I ran like 3.5 miles. I know, it was like, how? Like it was crazy, and it's, you know, it's because like I'm eating so much better. You know, I just feel like so much better in general. And also it's just like cravings have like, I think it's a symptom of PCOS is really craving like junk food and binge eating. And that's really been going away. Like, all of those bad cravings are going away. I'm much more content with eating the right foods. So yeah, much more energy, not needing to binge eat. And I actually had a cycle. I had my first menstrual cycle 2.5 months in. So we were very excited about that. So yeah, I just feel happier too. When you feel healthier, you feel happier. So I think for the future, well, one thing is just thinking about future with kids and my husband is how much I wish I would have known this stuff when I was younger. And, you know, children, like, their bodies are growing, and like they need to be eating the right stuff. And maybe if my parents had known about this stuff, maybe I wouldn't have the health problems that I do today. And just like having more energy makes you more excited about the future. And Dr. Shields was saying earlier, just thinking about future goals. And, you know, I want to be, when I'm retired, I want to be healthy enough where I can, you know, see the world, like do things. And one of the reasons why I was hesitant for a while is because there's like, you know, everyone kind of says, oh, like holistic care or whatever, and like that's, you know, that's kind of like phony or whatever. And so I had heard that a lot, and so I was like, I don't know. But it works, like it obviously works, and that's why everyone's here tonight, is because they all know it works. And so yeah, I would say don't listen to what other people are saying. Like do what's right for you. And that's what I ended up doing. I said, I know that this is what I need to do, and I did it, and I'm so happy that I did.